Imagine undergoing a life-saving kidney transplant and being awake the entire time.
Yeah, we were talking about this during the commercial. That's exactly what happened to a patient at Northwestern Medicine, and it's the first time the hospital has done this type of surgery.
Sylvia joins us now with more.
John and Scott, this is incredible. It's called an awake kidney transplant. And here's the most amazing part. Because of this type of procedure, the patient was able to be discharged the very next day. The patient was 28-year-old John Nicholas. Instead of using the normal general anesthesia that Northwestern doctors used a single spinal anesthesia shot. It's similar to what's used during a C-section. Despite being awake, Nicholas felt no pain during the surgery. He was able to talk, answer questions. And now you may be asking yourself, would you really want to be awake for something like this? But John called it an exciting experience.
I had been given a lot of sedation for my own comfort, but I was still able to be somewhat aware of what they were doing, especially when they called out my name and told me about certain milestones they had reached, like, oh hey, we actually connected it, hey, we're sewing things up. And yeah, it was a pretty cool.
Yeah, well, that's what he thinks, and it worked out for him. So what's the advantage of keeping the patient awake by doing a single spinal anesthesia with a little sedation instead of the general anesthesia that knocks you out? The patient can recover faster. Doctors also say not only can the awake kidney transplantation help patients who have risks or phobias to general anesthesia, but it can shorten the hospital stay, which is why John was able to go home 24 hours after surgery.
Less is more. And in this scenario, the patient gets a kidney transplant, but is using their own physiology and their own biology to breathe and talk and interact the entire time, which allows them for, again, a rapid recovery.
Now, this surgery took less than 2 hours. Doctors say it was exciting to show John what his new kidney looked like before placing it inside the body. And once it was connected, they were able to tell him in real time it was already working. Now, before the transplant, John had to limit his salt intake. He says he's now looking forward to enjoying pizza and having more energy to ride his bike. Incredible, huh, Dawn?
It really is. It's something. Sylvia, thank you.